Welcome. Another week of Habari Live, episode 15 in the house, where we're going to go through the week's news, entertainment, and we hope to give you a source of all updates and breaking news. Make sure to check us out at habarientertainment.com for great articles and more. I'm Damon Dipleen Ellison. My co-host Aisha's taking care of our little one right now. She'll be in the house in one moment. But this week we do not have a guest. It's just going to be us today. Our guest from Love My Body Foundation had to back out, unfortunately. So we're going to try to make it happen just with us and go through the news and everything and let you guys know what's going on through the week in news, sports, and entertainment. This week on Habari Weekly, we had a woman was killed and 9 officers injured in Phoenix in a shooting. In all, 15 U.S. officers were shot in the last 24 hours. The 9 officers are among 15 officers injured in a separate shooting across the U.S. in the last 24 hours, according to a CNN tally. Enough is enough, the National Fraternal Order of Police President Patrick Yost said in a statement, noting last year was one of the most dangerous for law enforcement since the FOP began keeping records. In Buckeye, west of Phoenix, an officer responding to a report of a shooting was invited inside of a home by a suspect who then ambushed the officer with gunfire while still outside the house about 2:15 a.m., according to Sergeant Andy Williams, a police spokesman. The officer was attacked multiple times but managed to retreat and call for backup, Williams said. A man then came out of the home holding an infant and placed the baby on the ground before he was detained, according to Williams. The suspect inside the home then opened fire on the other officers, striking 4 of them as they attempted to bring the infant to safety, Williams said. 4 other officers were struck by bullet ricochets or shrapnel but stayed at the scene, according to Williams. Williams initially described the woman as being extremely critical, but later reported that she had died. The man who carried out the infant was not part of the ambush, Williams said, adding the investigators into the preliminary stages. The gunman barricaded himself in the home, and after the officers returned fire, according to Williams, he was later found dead. The responding officer and other 4 shot right after him sustained 9 life injuries. Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams recalled that another officer, Tyler Maldovan, was recovering after being shot multiple times in December. She said, "If I seem upset, I am." The chief told reporters, "This is senseless. It doesn't need to happen. It continues to happen over and over again." The police seems to be outgunned out here, man. And it's every situation they come up where they try to help people, they're getting gunned down. There's so many guns out here right now, and we as a community, it's going insane, man. Just it's like the Wild West, man, out here, man. We in Phoenix, a lot of people, I talk to people online, and they all get upset when I say that the crime out here is ridiculous. And they all Chicago. East St. Louis. Nah, man, Phoenix is bad, bro. It's too many guns out here. The police are getting ambushed with people. Man, we got to make a decision as a fucking country, man. What is more important? Everybody talking about their safety, and the police officers getting shot. How many guns do they have? They still not safe. These motherfuckers got a whole building full of guns. Guns don't make us safer, man. And I know it's people out here who think they do, and they a fight to the death and guns. But dude, holy crap. The police officers putting their life on the line. A lot of people don't give a fuck about that because the police, they commit shootings and do stupid shit. But dude, everything is not a black and white. Everything is gray in life. We got police officers who are trying to do the right thing. We got some that's doing the wrong thing. We got officers who putting their life on the line, getting shot at. We got officers who doing stupid shit and just shooting at innocent people. life is not that easy to fix these issues. But we have to realize, man, that these shootings are, we have so many guns, man. There's no other option. There's no other answer. We can tiptoe around it all we want to, but in on the real, there's just too many fucking guns out here. Way too fucking many. And everybody have them, and we got these people who make horrible decisions with 9, 10, 15 bullets and extra clips that they can pop in and shoot and kill. They got babies in the line of fire, kids getting hit. Like, dude, but as long as you're safe, you feel safe because you got your gun, then it doesn't matter. Your safety is putting everybody else at risk because we think and feel that we don't have to put more rules and stipulations. I understand that the rules a lot of times hurt us more, but having a lockbox to keep your fucking guns in, having the responsibilities shouldn't be something that falls on any race or any particular people. Everybody should have to fucking have these lockboxes and have their guns locked. Period. You know, I mean, that's the way this shit should be going, man. And I'm just sick of the gun bullshit, man. I'm sick of the guns. It gets on my fucking nerves. You know how I feel. But anyway, comedian Dave Chappelle showed up at a village council meeting in Yellow Springs, Ohio, to oppose a new development with affordable housing. Ohio Village had to scrap the plan with affordable housing after Dave Chappelle threatened to pull his businesses. Now let's go ahead and go to the video on that. We're going to play that video. If you can run that for us.
Can I go? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, I'm Dave Chappelle. I just want to say, and Marianne, I can talk to you about this privately. I don't know why the village council would be afraid of litigation from a $24 million a year company while they X out a $65 million a year company. I cannot believe you would make me audition for you. You look like clowns. I am not bluffing. I will take it all off the table. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
All right. Mr. Chappelle said, as he was saying in the video there, now Ohio Village Monday failed to approve a zoning ordinance that included dozens of affordable housing units after opposition from Dave Chappelle, who in the video you can see called the council clowns, and threatened the business ventures would be off the table. Yellow Springs, Dave Chappelle's hometown, is the planned site of the entertainment restaurant, firehouse, eatery, and comedy club Live from YS, which are under development in the old village firehouse. The Dayton Daily News reported that a meeting in December, Chappelle told the council he was adamantly opposed and that he was invested millions of dollars in the town, and adding, if you push the thing through that I'm investing in this no longer. Chappelle reiterated his opposition when the zoning change come up for a vote on Monday. At the meeting, according to our video there, Chappelle wondered why the council would pursue the housing plan while it kicks out a $65 million a year company. I can't believe that would make me audition for you. You look like clowns, Chappelle said in the video. I'm not bluffing. I will take it all off the table. Now, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with Dave on this. I don't know enough information. But affordable housing is a big issue in the city, in the country right now, because there isn't any. Now, some people were saying that this housing isn't affordable because it was $300,000, $400,000 homes, which isn't really affordable. But I'm not 100% sure what's going on with this, and I would have to look more into it. But I don't understand why he's against affordable homes. Maybe he just I don't know. I don't want to speculate too much, man, because it just seems like, you know what I'm saying, I'm starting to just guess what he's thinking on this. But I don't know, man. Affordable homes is a big problem. That's why we have so much homeless in this country, because no one can afford shit. So I don't know, bro. My mission is to, you would think that that we will figure out another way we can get affordable homes and be able to help the people out. But he seems adamant on this, and it didn't pass. So his power was able to get things stopped. So it won't, the affordable homes won't be going through that area. But you know what I mean? Phoenix, we have the same issue with our rent skyrocketing out here. The cost of homes is high, very high. People are losing their homes daily. People getting kicked out because they can't afford their homes. One bedroom apartments going for $1,500. It's getting ridiculous, man. And who can unless someone steps in to stop this, the business owners are going to keep going. Yesterday I read a law that was put in place where they can't just buy out a condo. I think one person can now stop a condo buyout, because what they were doing is these companies would come in, they want to buy out the apartment building that you live in, and they're going to make it into condos. So they're gonna kick you out. You got 6 months to get out. We're gonna make this into a condo. So you got to get out and find you a place to stay in 6 months. If you can't, you out. We don't care. So they had to put something in place to stop these people, because that's all they're doing. They're coming in, making these apartments condos, kicking everybody out, and then no one can find. Then it's hard as hell to find housing right now, man. It's tough with the amount of money and how much things are costing. It's almost impossible. So I feel sorry for people going through these things, man, and hopefully we can do something to change this. I'm talking about Biden. He plans to use $7 billion in Afghan funds for humanitarian relief for the 9/11 compensation fund. President Joe Biden signed an executive order Friday setting in motion a plan to make $7 billion in Afghan funds held in the United States available to compensate victims of the September 11 attacks and provide humanitarian relief and other support to the Afghan people dealing with the crushing hunger, according to senior Biden administration officials. The funds were deposited by Afghan Central Bank in the United States before the Taliban took over last year, and since have been made available to the Taliban. Much of the money comes from the U.S. and other international donations over the past 20 years, according to the official. Biden's order would freeze the funds and set aside more than $3.5 billion for American victims of terrorism who are pursuing litigation against the Taliban, according to the officials. The money would be available to them pending to outcomes of their litigation, the official said. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I get that to them. The money definitely should go to people who've been affected by, you know, the terrorists and the things that they've done to them, you know, to hurt these people. And hopefully that litigation goes through, and these people, they can get some money for what they've gone through and the people they've lost because of terrorism. It's been a long time, man, and they're still fighting, which is ridiculous. We never won the war with the Taliban or even did anything to affect. I mean, I guess we did something to affect it, but we never were able to stop it. And in some situations, we made it worse, you know. So the Middle East is fucked up because everybody from Europe to America, they keep putting their hands in these places and touching these places. And after World War II, they made a lot of bad decisions, divvying up the countries in the Middle East and making borders and shit without talking to the actual people and thinking about the cultures and the different divides in the areas. And they just made lines without talking to people. Same thing they did in the U.S., you know, to the NATO, and you know, they did the same thing to the Middle Eastern people. So it's pretty foul. They did the same thing in Africa, where they just made these countries because they felt as though they were going to be able to profit from it. And Europeans stepped in, made it worse. And now the Middle East has just been, it's been bad for years. I mean, hundred thousands of years. But us putting our fingers in it when it was already okay at the time, they had some bad things going on, but they were in a better situation than they are now. And we did a bad job as a country um, helping the Middle East, talking to them, making sure that they had the things that they wanted. They had they shit divided up already, and we decided that we want to divide the countries up the way we wanted to. So that hurt the Middle East, and since the '70s, they've been, uh, I want to say, a religious sect. More religious, more terrorism. So hopefully, man, one day they'll come up out of it, man. We just have to sit here and watch as people destroy each other and bombs and shit. And it's pretty bad. But this is a good thing for at least for the people that were victims of terrorism. We're gonna get into a little sports, man. We had the Nets and the 76ers. All right, we're gonna do a quick commercial here, and we'll be right back.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Aisha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Oh, there you go.
All right. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And we're gonna get into a little sports here. We had a big trade day, man. Big trade. A lot of trades. The biggest one was the Nets and 76ers making a swap for Harden and Ben Simmons. They also had Andre Drummond, and they also picked up Curry for the Nets. I thought that was a really good pickup for the Nets, me, myself. I think that they got them some things that they really needed, especially a big man and some rebounding. I thought that 76ers, they're taking a chance with James Harden. You know what I mean? He's 30. He's quit on 3-4 teams. He's always hurt when it matters. And then you have Embiid, who also seems to be hurt every time it matters. So I don't know about that team, man. We've yet to see. To me, it seems like Harden is a ball hog, and I don't mean like he doesn't make assists, because he do. He gets a lot. But my thing is that he has to hold the ball to get that. The ball has to be in his hand. He's not one to make quick decisions and get assists. He has to hold, dribble, go to the, then he'll get his dimes or assists. How is that going to work with Embiid, who, you know what I'm saying, does that himself, a lot of dribbling, pounding the ball. So I don't know how it's going to work, man. I'm kind of pessimistic on it with the 76ers. I kind of feel they should have got someone a little younger, but hey, whatever you want to do, man. I do think that Ben Simmons is going to be a great pickup for the Nets, man. That give these guys someone who can handle the ball, get them the ball in situations, get them open, get them easy shots, and he can make easy shots at the rim. He may not be able to shoot, man, but you get this man, he's pretty much a Draymond Green. You know what I mean? This is what he is. And especially if he can get these guys in situations where he's getting them KD easy shots, he's getting Curry easy shots, he's getting Irvin easy shots. I think that real vault them to me if they can get together and Kyrie can either they drop the mandate or this dude take a shot, which I don't think he's going to because he doesn't care about the team. So we'll see what happens, man.
But why should they drop the mandate just for one player?
They're not going to drop it for one player. They're going to drop it because it's getting better, and they're dropping the mask mandates, and there's New York dropped that, so they're starting to drop some of the mandates. So he may get lucky, and they drop the mandate for the vaccine, but I don't know. He's annoying, but anyway. Long as I do think that that's a big pickup for them, man, and I think they should look good. Who else do you think did good in the trades this week, Jimmy? I guess he wasn't paying attention to the
Guess
trades.
not.
I was. I'm
I
just
know I
thinking.
wasn't.
I'm just thinking of like Seth. You know what I'm saying? Seth could be a big part of the Nets.
Yeah.
He Porzingis. I mean, that was unexpected. But
Porzingis when he went to Washington.
That was really unexpected. Like nobody expected that.
Well, I have been hearing that they weren't getting along. You know what I'm saying? And Doncic, you know, he wants it all to be his team for he can shoot the ball every fucking time and just dribble. So, and you know, Porzingis probably was getting pissed about that. Give me the fucking ball, man. Because you will see when they're playing that this motherfucker Doncic he's just, you know, he's another Harden. He just dribbles. Everybody want to be fucking LeBron now, man. Where everybody just hold the ball. I'm gonna hold the ball the whole fucking clock. Then I'll make a decision on whatever on the last. You know, that's the new era of playing. It's so whack. I don't like. That's why I don't like Doncic because he just pounds the ball, dog. Yeah, he scores 40, 50. But dude, it's not within the offense. It's just him holding the ball. And I think that is just the wackest shit. I don't care what no one says. You watch Michael Jordan, you watch Kobe and them. I guess because they had great coaching and they had the triangle offense, it wasn't just them coming down shooting. There had to be 4, 5, 6 passes before somebody could shoot. These motherfuckers now, they just come down, Doncic dribble, make a decision if he gonna shoot a 3 or if they double team, I'll pass it. But it's just whack nowadays, man. But he wants to be the man out there, man. So now they gave him a whole bunch of different players with no one else on the team that's going to give you 20 or 30. He just got a whole bunch of role players, and it's pretty much what he needs because he thinks he's supposed to shoot every fucking time. And to me, he doesn't even shoot that well of a 3 or from the field that well to be what he's trying to be. But I think he wants to be LeBron. That's his favorite player. So that's what he's going to go for. I got to get a triple-double every night, 15 rebounds. You know, I don't know, bro. Anyway, the Suns made a couple small moves. They let go of Jalen Smith, and they got Torrey Craig back, who was on the team last year. They picked up Holiday for cash, which was pretty dope. So I think the Suns are looking good. They should make a good run, man. I like what they're doing here. They made some good moves. I think we got Biyombo to replace what Jalen was going to do, so he was pretty much unneeded right now. So he's a young, good player, man. He's going to be good, though, I think. But I think it was good to get Torrey Craig back for defensive reasons when the playoffs jump off, man, because it's gonna be tough. I can't think of it. I think Marvin Bagley went to Detroit. That was pretty cool to get him out of Sacramento. Indiana made a lot of moves. They starting over. Sacramento said they starting over like always. But they did get a good player in Sabonis, which is probably the best player they've had since probably Chris Webber. Shit. is DeMarcus Cousins, I would say. So they haven't had anyone that good in a long time. If they can build around Sabonis, maybe
Actually,
they can do something.
I just remember this. Last night I was going through Twitter and it was the 76ers and they said thank you Ben. No, they was like thank you Seth, thank you Andre, and thank you Ben. Like post. Everybody cropped out Ben Simmons. then they was like, no, you mean thank you Seth, and it was like that's the only person who really was.
Man, Seth laid it down for him, and they still traded him. You know, it's a dirty business out here. They get rid of you, man, so fast, man, and you doing everything for the team and putting in your sweat, blood, and tears, and they still get rid of your ass.
He's wearing a new number.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Ben Simmons.
What number you wearing now?
10.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't remember what number
What they
he
gonna
was.
call him, Ben 10?
So that was stupid. I was like, that was corny. Boo.
Well, I mean, you know.
But you talk about me.
I know I'm corny as fuck, so.
I mean, they do call Paul George PG-13.
Right.
But that's a good name though.
He changed his number just so he could be PG-13.
That's a good one.
A
CP3
TV movie rating?
Yeah, see, they start doing that, naming you by your fucking number and shit. I think CP3 was the first one. Chris Paul. Because it's like, why did they start doing that shit?
Are you sure? I thought it was Kobe.
Hell no. Kobe, he always had
Crazy
CP3
8?
just reminds me of
Black Mamba. Crazy 8. What's that? That was the name of his shoes, though, right?
No, that was his Crazy 8 Kobe.
Ain't nobody called that man that, man.
Yeah, I've heard it.
When he wore the number 8.
Yeah, Crazy 8 Kobe.
I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard that.
You've
before.
never heard that?
No.
Black
Mamba.
Well, I think they talk about the era though, like he was in with the 8.
Nah, I never
Crazy
heard that,
8, like
man.
how he was going up over people.
He was amazing, man. As I look back on it, man, it's how dope he was. You know, I always say I didn't really start paying attention to Kobe till I moved out here and having to see him all the time. And just that's when you knew that the cat was really good, man. Shaq was kind of holding him back, man. I still get mad at Shaq. I'm still mad at Shaq for what he did on that. Because that was supposed to be Kobe's sixth title, the one he got with Dwayne. He would not do that shit that he went to Miami and did with Dwayne Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade, he this, he that. I'm gonna take the back seat for. He would not do that for Kobe. He went to Miami, took the back seat, let Dwayne Wade carry him. But when it was time to do that for Kobe, he was like, "Fuck that, I'm out of here." And that's that bullshit. I don't know what it was or how he felt about him, but I always felt that was some bullshit. He was able to do the same thing from Wade that he would not do for Kobe. And which I felt cost the man a couple championships. That Detroit, that was him and Shaq getting into it. They shouldn't have lost that shit. They was on some bullshit. Both of them. Then for them to break up and him to go win in Miami was some more bullshit. But whatever. What you got today, Mama? It's on you.
Let me see the iPad. I don't have my.
You come in here, you're not ready. You just sit down and start drinking. Did you get that on camera? The look I got. Commercial. Let's go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Aisha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment. A race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Aisha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Welcome back. All right, Miss Aisha, we're going to do the Hollywood Minute. Go over what's going down in the world of Hollywood real fast. What you got going for us today?
Today in the world of Hollywood, the baby and Brandon Beals. They are both getting the womp womp for the week. Reason being is, for those that don't know, Brandon Beals is Danny Leia's brother.
How do you pronounce her name? How do you
Danny Leigh.
Danny Leigh. That's
Danny
what I thought.
Leigh.
Yeah. It's Leigh.
Yeah.
I said Leia.
Yeah. That's some other shit.
Like Princess Leia. Okay. Okay.
Well, Danny Leigh.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! And on Thursday night, the baby and Brandon got into a fight at a bowling alley.
Ridiculous. Why is this nigga at a bowling alley, man?
From the looks of it, it looks like they was trying to shoot a music video from all the different Twitter clips that I saw of everybody's phone footage. They had this big, huge camera dude with a big ass camcorder out there, so it looked like they might have been trying to
shoot a video.
Yeah, but I don't know the reason why they was at the bowling alley.
I'm sure, like, who goes to a bowling alley, man?
Just because you don't like bowling, don't knock those that do.
But I mean, the dude got money. You gonna go to a bowling alley to hang out? I mean, no one does that with actual money, right?
Yeah, some people do.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Only poor people go to bowling alleys. Us.
If you're trying to go somewhere low key and don't nobody
Ain't nobody
expect you to go.
Exactly. Ain't nobody gonna
a
expect
bowling
you.
alley, you see the baby coming in. Like, I guess it was a video shoot. That's what I'm guessing, because that just doesn't make sense. I'm sitting in the bowling alley eating my shitty food, and here comes the baby, my shitty microwave Tino's pizza. And
I
here
mean,
come the baby.
it probably like a.
I'm hoping
I don't
it
know
was
if
a
this
video
exists,
shoot.
but it's probably like a higher class bowling alley.
There are.
It did look
It's
like
in-
it
yeah, it was
did
in
look like a
California.
higher class bowling
Yeah,
alley.
it
That
was-
motherfucker was huge on the inside.
Yeah,
Like that
it
motherfucker
was.
had.
Yeah, it was
extra
like. In
light.
There is a
California and
dope
everything.
one down in downtown Phoenix that has like the fluorescent lights and shit. All
Yeah,
through
where
it.
they could do the neon
Yeah,
bowling.
the neon
and,
bowling and shit.
I mean, some of the bowling alleys do be nice.
Now
Don't knock them.
that would be
I
different.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's
that
probably
bowling
a
alley
higher
was
class.
Pretty big, the one he was at.
I mean,
I
I've
guess.
been to some. I've been to
I've been
a
to some
lot.
real shitty ones now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Bowling alleys are
But
usually
I've been
garbage.
to some really good ones too, where it's got the
Like,
neon
I've been-
lights and
I've been to ones that like you would expect that's good, but it's not good. Like
When
you know the movie ATL.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to that bowling alley.
What you talking? I thought that was
No,
a skate rink they was in.
no, that's what I meant. Skating rink.
skating rink.
Yeah.
But some stuff don't look as good as that. I went there
I
in
know
real
that
life.
was hood as hell.
Oh my! It was.
Hood.
It
Movies
was
make shit look good.
ugly
man.
in
Shit
there.
bad as a motherfucker.
like you would think there's gonna be some girls in short shorts like new up in there.
Fuck
No,
nah.
sir.
Old.
But at the same time, it was a school day,
So
and like
shut
probably
down.
everybody was.
Right.
But anyway,
Um,
they from the video
Uh-huh.
that we're gonna play here in a few seconds, the baby's smart Brandon up.
Well, I mean, what do you think's gonna happen when you go up to a whole
had
crew of
already
motherfuckers?
previously gone on to social media. I can't wait to see the baby in real life and face to face. And
He was on site.
Yeah, he showed. Yeah, he was talking. And
he was talking mad shit.
Yeah, I saw the video of him talking after getting beat up, and he was dude.
bro, you got jumped by 4 different dudes.
My thing is,
And
man,
he gonna
his,
call the baby a bitch because
his
he got his hair pulled.
vocabulary, man. He said the N-word every 2 seconds.
He really did.
Just N-word this, N-word that, N-word this, N-word that. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dog? That's all.
That's all.
Nigga this, nigga, just N. I'm like, what the hell? You can't think of another word?
No, he couldn't.
Like, dude is retarded. That's why he got smacked up, because he's special ed.
Now let's watch him get smacked up.
Let's go to the video.
Ha! Yay! Do you think, King?
I'm so sick of hip hop, man. I just
And
wish
we love
would grow
doing
up,
this.
man. And people love it,
We
man.
glorify it all the time.
We
I
love
bet you the baby's gonna have a music video, and he's gonna put a cameo or something like that in the music video.
I'm so sick of this shit, dude.
He's gonna make a music video, and he's gonna make a little, his flow.
He's gonna make a diss track.
Probably not, but he's gonna make a
Accompanied
cameo
with the video.
But dude is a nobody. He's just his old girl's sister or what? I mean,
Right,
brother.
because he got mad because the baby and
Her
his-
broke up. They
and
broke
then
up.
they had a fallout on
Yeah,
Instagram
well,
Live.
that's how it's gonna go. And that's why you don't get into that shit. Because this is what end up happening to you. You get smopped up. Your sister online talking shit. You know what I'm saying? She dating some dumbass dude she shouldn't be dating. Fucking with some dumbass dude she shouldn't be fucking with. Now she got a baby. Now they're looking stupid. I'm telling you, man, I always prayed that I didn't have a sister, man. Because I already like, dude, I'm not fighting these niggas. No.
Because you know that's the first brother.
No, I'm not. Nope. But you do. Nope. For real. And there's some
Well-
people out here I'm going to fight every time my sister. Dude, you're going to be fighting a lot.
I've never, I never faced that because I wasn't the brother.
Well, your
everybody
sister's
was
not
calling.
old enough yet.
No. Anna's old enough.
But you were a
Anna's
little
older
kid.
than
though.
you.
Right.
Exactly. That's why I said I never had to worry about that.
Right, that's what
but
I'm
But you
saying.
do have younger
Tone-
sisters.
Tone was the one who.
He had to worry about that
Yes,
shit a
he
little
was
bit
the
more.
one.
Right.
He was the one doing all of that. Actually, they tell me stories about, stuff like that.
Right. Because, I mean, you understand if somebody fucking with your sister.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's
somebody,
different.
Somebody
Right.
had did something to Tone,
Right.
and like Anna stepped in. Like what they had got Tone shoes and tied them together and threw them on the wire line, and he went and got Anna.
Wow, he went and got his big sister. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, man, it's tough, man. And then we all condone this violence, and somebody do something, you go beat them up. You go do this, you go beat them up. They mess with your sister. We gotta figure out better ways to do things in life, man. If no one's put their hands on her, then
There's no reason for you
there's
to
no
be
reason
fighting.
for anyone to be fighting. No violence should come out of this. Now, if your sister, she messing with a dude, the dude beating over her head, you go get your sister. You like, hey, don't touch my sister. You get into this. You take her from over there. Next week, she back over there with the motherfucker. I'm done. I'm washing my hands of the situation. He done bopped you all up in the head.
I done came and picked you up.
Right. I'm finna fight the dude, talking all this. Police gotta come. And then you back over there with him.
Next week.
And that's what I be talking about. Like, I'm not finna be fighting. And you right over there with him. You know he bad. But
And you know he gonna beat your head in again.
But hey, this is what they do. And
now look at you, just looking stupid with a concussion.
Right.
What you going back over there for? Round 2?
You looking like, dude, you running up in there now. You done got smopped all up and thrown all around.
Right.
Look at you. You just got both of us beat. You just got both of us beaten up.
Now how we look.
Exactly. Stupid. He just look stupid.
Walking around with a dunce cap on.
If the man has any clues of anything like that, break loose fast. What's the next story, Mama?
The next story we have is eerily similar to that of Ahmaud Arbery.
I thought you was about to talk about Kanye.
Nah, fuck Kanye this week. You know, he can get womp womp every
He still had a story too. He's nonstop nowadays.
He's just nonstop.
He's ridiculous.
We're not even gonna get into it. Him and Coachella and all that. Just gonna bypass that.
Oh yeah, I just heard about that too.
Oh man, that's crazy. There.
But in Mississippi, a black FedEx driver said that 2 white men chased him and shot at him after he delivered a package. And the incident happened on January 24th on a street called Junior Trail. It was about 7 o'clock in the evening, so you know it was dark.
Mm-hmm.
He was wearing his FedEx uniform, and he was driving a Hertz rental van because he didn't have the FedEx, because, you know, they contract out so you can work from home and, you know, whatever. But it had the rental company's markings on the side of the van. And he said after he dropped off the package, a man in a white pickup truck began following him closely while honking his horn.
Mm-hmm.
He said he drove past a couple of houses and then he encountered a man standing in the middle of the road with a gun pointed at him, mouthing the words, "Stop." Gibson said that he swerved to get around him so he wouldn't hit the man standing in the middle of the road. And they started shooting at him at the rear of the vehicle. He said he called his manager while all this was going on, and his manager told him to return to the FedEx station.
Why wouldn't he tell him to go to the police station? You just got shot at. Go to the police. Put in a police report.
Exactly.
What would you come back here for?
Because they wanted to inspect the damages.
The fuck are you?
I guess this
detective?
is why I don't.
You're not a detective, motherfucker. Send the shit to the police.
Exactly. Right.
Mistake number 1.
Yep. He said the pickup truck chased him all the way to an interstate. He said he was eventually able to get away from the pickup truck that was chasing him, and he called the police after calling his manager to inform his manager.
Mm-hmm.
He called the police and to make a report, and the dispatcher interrupted him while he was trying to explain the situation. And the dispatcher asked whether he had been on Junior Trail.
Because the white people called the police too.
Because the white people had called the police too.
Even though they shooting at people.
Right. He responded, "Yes, I was there delivering a package." And the dispatcher said, "Well, I just got a phone call of a suspicious person at this address." So he told the dispatcher that he wasn't suspicious and that he was doing his job and had been shot at. The dispatcher told him that that portion that had not been relayed to them. So the white people that had called did not tell the dispatcher we shot
Nah,
at the
they ain't
person.
gonna tell him that. Hey, we've been shooting at this dude who was just knocking on the door. We just started busting at him
Right.
for no reason.
Exactly. So after that, the dispatcher just told him, well, go to the police department the next day.
You've been shot at, man. Go to the police immediately. Why? Dude, I swear.
So he's taken the advice of the police dispatcher.
Another dumbass.
Right. And goes back to the FedEx station.
Why don't this motherfucker take his own advice, bro? Like, think for yourself. Go to the police station.
He said that one of his superiors inspected the van, found multiple bullet holes in the rear of the vehicle and on multiple packages. When the police finally gets involved, they are able to corroborate his initial story with the dispatcher, telling the dispatcher, I was just shot at, this and that. But it took a whole week for the police department to even...
Yeah.
They didn't even arrest the people.
Yeah.
They didn't arrest them. Well, they turned themselves in a week later.
Right. Because he's so
and then they're out on bond.
He so nonchalantly went to the police station, though. He calling everybody.
Right.
He hitting there. He going on back to work. Like, dog, you were just shot at. What the fuck are you doing? Like, motherfucker shooting at you, you need to go get...
As soon as I get away from that...
needs to be fresh. So you don't want to disturb any of the evidence. You go straight to these motherfuckers and have them reserve the evidence that this shit just happened.
Exactly.
So he put himself in a position where they almost don't even believe him because he didn't go straight to the police station or call the police. Like, what kind of shit is that? How dumb is that?
The first phone call
Whoever calls first is who the fuck they believe.
Yep.
For real. And it's been that way my whole life. Whoever calls them fuckers first is who they believe.
Yep. Every time.
They called them before you got shot at. Like, what are you doing?
You done called your manager. You done called the police.
Dog. There was no way that those people were supposed to call the police before him, and you got shot at.
As soon as they started shooting at you, you should have called the police. I'm being shot at.
I was just trying to deliver this package. These people started to shoot at me. They would have already been on the scene immediately. But you bullshitting. Let me call my manager. What?
I'm not even coming back to work that night.
Why am I I just got shot at. Nah, after the police come and everything come in, I'm going to call work. Hey,
this is what just happened.
I tried to deliver a package. People start busting at me. But that's not the first person I'm calling.
Right. I'm not calling work first.
I don't know what bro was on, but hopefully they get this shit together and figure it all out, and these people pay for this because it's ridiculous, man.
So due to the way that he thinks the police department and the whole situation panned out, he's now asking Mississippi Bureau, the Investigation Bureau, to take over the case for a federal crime, for federal hate crimes. To me, you kind of put yourself in.
He himself up by not calling. Calling the motherfuckers.
You kind of fucked your whole case by not calling the police.
It still is wrong. They still got to pay for it.
Right.
So I mean, if the local jurisdiction down there is they're not doing anything, and he has to go federal. That's the right thing to do. If they're not paying attention, it doesn't matter if he didn't make the right moves in the beginning. He's making the right moves now,
right?
And it doesn't matter. They should pay for this shit. This dude didn't do anything to y'all. You got to the home. He just knocked on the door, delivering the package like anybody else does. You start shooting at him, and they should pay.
He got on a worker's uniform.
Man, dude,
it shouldn't even matter
if he got a worker's he has a package delivery, and he's in a truck delivering packages.
Right.
Unless he does something to your home, or advantage or a weapon, or try to come in your home, you have no reason to start shooting.
None.
So hopefully they pay for that shit.
And then the fact that he wasn't even delivering a package to your address. You just happen to walk outside and see somebody delivering a package, and they're automatically suspicious.
Wow. Lou, go get my gun.
Wow. Saw a black dude in the neighborhood and just automatically just want to start shooting. Yeah, man. Racism is running rampant nowadays, man. And I don't know, bro. Hopefully they get
So
they
now,
pay for this
and
shit.
and it was a 58-year-old man and a 35-year-old son.
Yeah.
His 35-year-old son. The 35-year-old son is being charged with aggravated assault, and his father is being charged with conspiracy.
Let's try to hide it. Should get attempted murder.
Both of them should.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Right, assault with deadly weapon, attempted murder.
Yeah. Whatever, man. What else you got for us, Mom?
Well, that was really all the stories that I really had today. But, there is one thing that we can do.
What? Play the game?
We can take our final exam.
Well, I do have one for over here. I got the comic book corner real fast.
All right.
We could talk about the book of Boba Fett. The Boba, whatever. It has been has been a somewhat inconsistent show. The opening 4 episodes centered around its star, and Boba Fett. We witnessed his journey from surviving the Sarlacc pit to spending time with the Tusken Raiders to taking over Jabba the Hutt's palace. At the same time, we learned how he planned to rule Tatooine, and which he didn't come easy since the Pike Syndicate threatened his throne. I did think that the first 4 episodes was pretty slow. I thought it was kind of whack that the show got better when Boba Fett went away and the Mandalorian and more stories about Grogu came upon a show.
Right.
And once that happened, it got better. So that kind of let you know that Boba Fett is not really that great of a show.
It's really not.
He's not that great of a character. Dude is a good actor, but
he's a really good actor.
I just think he should keep his mask on.
But
I just don't even want to see his fucking face. I ain't gonna lie. It just doesn't. I don't know. I'd rather not see him. I like the Mandalorian that we don't see him. It's kind of dope.
That mysterious.
Yeah, it's like Boba Fett doesn't have that mystery anymore.
Yeah,
because he's always got his helmet off.
Right.
Back in the day, you never seen him with it off, so it was like he had this mystery
of who is Boba Fett.
Right, but now it's like he's always got it off, and
I personally think that the last 3-4 episodes.
Yeah, I think it was
series.
3, but the best. The finale was pretty good, man.
The finale was the best episode of the whole series.
I give a finale a 7 out of 10. I thought it was.
It had
cool.
action from beginning to end, pretty much.
Yep. I thought that was pretty good, and I think they're setting up a second season.
I think the way they ended it with having the sheriff in the what do you call it? The regenerative cocoon or whatever they was calling it.
Whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, season 2. I think they were bringing the sheriff back. I didn't think he was dead in the first place.
I didn't either.
But we'll see what happens. I'm not really that pumped about it though, I'm not gonna lie.
Or could they incorporate the last episode into the next season of Mandalorian?
They're trying to intertwine it all.
Right.
So.
Since
what was you gonna say,
does
Jimmy?
look like that.
I have something to talk about too on the comic corner real quick.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So what's it called? HBO Max and Warner Bros. Put out a trailer for a compilation of upcoming movies they have coming out. Have you seen that?
I did see the articles. I didn't read it or look at any of them.
That it has looks
Aquaman 2,
looks of Black Adam and stuff like that.
Black Adam,
Flash. Justice was it JSA, Justice Society of America. So I have Hawkman and all of that.
Oh, so they gonna do that old one with the old school motherfuckers? They gonna do a live action of that? The Justice League of Society?
Look at that. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
So Hawkman, you know what I'm saying? All of the
yeah.
Cyclone, what's his name? Adam Stomper.
That was the Giant, huh? Giant Man. No,
that's Adam Stomper.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
His name is Adam, but he grows. He's like Ant-Man. He can go broad, large and big. But
and Dr. Fate.
Oh, really?
Live action Dr.
Fate, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
Dr.
That
Fate.
might be a good one.
That might be. His story is pretty dope, man. He's
No, I
kind
think
of
I think
a
he's a part
obscure character.
He's a part of the
GSL,
JSA.
JSA. Oh, okay. They're gonna do a old school JSA. I wonder if they're gonna set them in the 50s and like they always do.
I hope not. They should probably bring them more.
Nah, they should keep them there because it's you can't. How can you put all these characters in this now and now? Oh yeah, that's dope.
So everybody got like new designs.
Yeah.
I mean, not new designs, but
I still don't understand what DC is doing, but whatever, man. You got a new bat. I just don't understand where they're going.
Unless they're
man.
gonna do it unless they pull it in and say that they can time travel
Yeah.
and jump between dimensions.
Don't even start doing that. Don't even start fucking with that shit. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see. I'm not too pumped about Aquaman 2. But we'll see what DC does, man. They're just all over the fucking place.
This just came in, to my phone real quick. I thought y'all would like to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Ice-T just made a tweet. He said, Super Bowl weekend, not a threat, just a warning. Young rappers coming to LA for Super Bowl weekend. LA has over 50,000 active gang members. Make sure y'all play it safe. It's the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I really didn't.
Hey.
Yeah, speaking of,
don't go to the wrong neighborhoods because a couple of different neighborhoods right now are in wars, and the gang wars are really bad out there.
You know, somebody trying to hurt the Super Bowl weekend performances already by some chick called they trying to sue Jane Doe suing Snoop Dogg for sexual assault.
Super Bowl, exact, and he tweeted out that she's a gold digger too.
I don't understand the suing for sexual assault.
That happened in like 20.
I don't get it. I think you would. It should be jail. That they should be going for, but they're like, we want the money. I guess there's no time frame that goes away in rape, right?
Yes, there is.
What's that?
Depending on the state, there is a statute of limitations.
That's right, statute of limitations. There isn't one
in Virginia. The statute of limitations is 5 years.
What?
This happened like 2013. She said though.
So
yeah. So if California's statute of limitation, because murder is the only one that does not have a statute of limitation.
Right. I would think rape, but they got Bill Cosby on rapes from the 70s and 80s.
All that pudding he was eating.
Nah, but the case that they really got him on was the one from early 2000s. But that still was more than 5, 6. But it mattered what Pennsylvania.
Right, it mattered the state statute of limitations laws.
He was like, "Well, they got yeah."
I don't know, man. I always thought that one with Bill Cosby was
she said something about
shit.
That Snoop Dogg forced her to have oral sex or something like that.
Dog, how can you force somebody?
Man, I was thinking about that. Like,
dude, that is too scary for me, man. You could just take a bite out of crime at any time.
Man,
I'm good.
Oh, you gonna force me to do it? Okay.
Right. I just
so you gonna
how you gonna force someone to do that for you?
And to bite your shit off.
No, ma'am. Let's just go to the final exam, please. Let's just go to the final
I don't
exam.
Get that one, man. They say a lot of girls be saying, "Oh, he forced me to." How do you just do it and not whatever? What you got?
Final exam. Question number 1.
What's it based on?
What we got?
All right. We are doing women empowerment. So
okay. I'm going to probably get every one of these wrong.
Every answer will be a woman. Question number 1. A pop icon for over 30 years.
Madonna.
She is known for pushing boundaries for what was acceptable for women in the entertainment industry.
Madonna, right?
Is that the answer?
Yeah, like
why are you ignoring them?
I couldn't even get the first 3 words out.
I knew who.
I said a pop icon, Madonna.
All right, he's right. There you go. I don't understand.
I'm amazing. Stop following me.
All right.
I know, right? That's the only one.
Next question. A civil rights activist, poet, and singer, she is best known for her autobiography, I know why the caged bird sings.
Maya Angelou?
That is correct.
She sang?
Yes, she did.
Still I rise, still I rise, still I rise. Rest in peace.
Rest in
Definitely.
power.
Icon, definitely.
Still I rise.
Her claim to fame is singer, songwriter, rapper, and activist.
Queen Latifah.
She is known for
I'm
her
sorry.
advocacy and dedication to practicing body positivity and self-love.
He's Queen Latifah, ain't it?
No, he
What?
does not.
Eve.
No.
What? Body positivity and self-love.
Lizzo. I don't know.
Lizzo is correct.
Hey, look at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. And she would have been perfect for the people that's coming in. They would have been coming in.
Yep.
Hold on. I got two. I got 2 out of 3 right now.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that because I don't even think of her as a rapper, but
I don't.
But
she made one
body
song.
positivity.
Dog. Yeah, she definitely.
Yeah, that's
does
what.
that.
That's what. Because I see her TikToks.
I mean, the thing is, a lot of people might get mad at me, but I do not understand how body positivity means wear a thong to the Lakers game. I don't understand that. But long as you feel good about yourself, you know what I'm saying? I'm with that. But I don't understand how wearing no clothes equals body positivity. I don't get it. I guess they're saying that, hey, I'm comfortable in my skin, so I can show all my skin. But the people who are comfortable, they wear clothes. I don't get it, but whatever.
It's a hard boundary to push.
I'm gonna show my whole ass because I'm positive.
Because this is why I say it's a hard boundary to push. It's because men get no scrutiny for going outside shirtless.
We ain't got titties.
Yes,
I got
do.
titties, but
you sure? Because if you go outside and you got your big old belly, I would say a lot of people look at this big shitty motherfucker. Put that shit away.
But it's not looked at like women. If I was to go outside completely shirtless and stand next to you completely shirtless,
You're right.
who do you think they're gonna say something more about? They're gonna say something more
it's
about me.
Boobs. Because we made that decision in America to make boobs a big deal. So that's
women. That's because men have overly
but that
sexualized
has nothing
men.
with doing
women.
with wearing a thong. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway,
I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, I understand her wearing something with her boobs out. Your whole ass showing. What is it?
Granted, I'm not gonna go out there and wear nothing with my whole ass out there like that. That's just like Prince with his chaps.
And then you think people still ain't that was done, and we still talking about it 30 years later.
And why do you think Lizzo she gonna be talked about 30 years later for going to the Lakers game in a thong?
Anyway, guess what, guys? The Daredevil and Luke Cage again kicking off Netflix.
Yeah,
we saw that. That's good though.
Yeah.
All right, but we got 2 more
Netflix
questions here.
I'm gonna start paying for that shit. But
you spend more time looking for a movie on Netflix than watching a movie.
And they losing everything that's worth.
And you just watch. You just
with
look
$20 a month
subscription. They
subscription.
just keep going up.
You just looking at it like
this shit, man. And they got all this bullshit on here, and then the shows it's all good. They just
cancel.
HBO
Max. I feel like HBO Max is better than Netflix. I think.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway, in 2015, she made history by becoming the first Black woman to win an Emmy for outstanding lead actress in a drama series.
Viola Davis.
Yep, that's it. I couldn't think of her name, man.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's Viola Davis.
Look at me. I'm getting three out of 4 right now. You think?
You got 2.
No, I got 3.
Get this one.
I got 3. No, I got 3. I got the first
right.
one, the third one, and just that one.
Look, you better get this one because we went over this one last night. As the co-founder of Black Entertainment Television,
Oh,
She earned her spot as the first Black billionaire on Forbes' list in the year 2000.
Oprah Winfrey.
nope.
She is also the first and only African American woman to have stakes in three pro sports teams.
Was it Sheila? Sheila Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the teams would be the Wizards, the Capitals, and the Mystics.
Mm-hmm. I think it's if I'm like Bob. That is Bob Johnson's wife.
I never
believe.
confirmed that. I don't know.
I think that's who that is, man. Because they said
Co-founder of BET.
right.
I didn't even know old dudes. Wait, Tyler Perry's a billionaire?
Why do you think that? Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
is.
didn't know that. Oh yeah, he got his own studio now.
Yeah,
I
he's
forgot
got
about
his
that.
own studio.
I
He's
don't
got his
know who
own
this is.
shit.
I don't know who Sheila Johnson is. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm finna look her up right now.
Because she's not Bob Johnson's right. Yeah, man. She's just doing this shit on her own, dog. I ain't never heard of her.
University of Illinois.
Nah,
she
she
look
married.
good.
She married a Johnson.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure what Johnson it is though.
No, it says her spouse is William T. Newman.
Where'd she get the
2005.
Johnson last name from? Because her last name is Crump. She was born Sheila Crump.
She was in Coming to America. I didn't know that. Anyway.
Yay.
Well, anyway, I knew it. Bob Johnson.
What
I knew it.
What if
She was married to Bob Johnson.
What if female
I
say
ain't even
Black Girl Magic?
Robert L. Johnson was her husband at one time. They divorced now.
Yeah, they
That's what
divorced
it
in
is.
2002.
Right. That's what it was. I'm like, dude, this is Bob Johnson's wife. It has to be. There's no way I've never heard of this lady. There's no way she just got $1 billion out of. She's got $1 billion because she knew dude. She was married to dude, and then they got divorced, and she probably got a lot of that money. So yeah, man, I knew that shit. Then she went on to marry some other cat.
Yeah, in 2005 she married
Right.
somebody else.
Yeah, so
3 years after she divorced him. She
Mhm.
married him in 1969.
Right. So they built all that money together.
From
with him.
1969 through 2002.
Yeah, she was with him while he built all that shit. And then as soon as he got rich, they broke
As soon
up.
as they hit that billion, she's like, give me some, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Well, good show today. Appreciate everybody coming through and being good, even though it was just us. We want to thank, Love My Body for not showing up. Right on. We appreciate y'all. But anyway, into next week, we will see you. And what's our guest next week?
Next week we are doing a tattoo artist / barber.
Okay.
It's gonna be a couple. They both own their own business.
Okay.
Let's see if they can give me a free haircut.
You need one.
Yeah, you do. Cut all that shit off your head.
Hey, who? Wait till the cameras goes off. Let's go.
But all right, should be good. Make sure to check out.
They heard you trying
Go
to hold
to
in the laugh.
HabariEntertainment.com for all the news and updates for the week. And we'll check you out next week for episode 16. Peace out.
Holla, holla.
One another. Yeah.